Okay. I haven't had my mic connected to my camera in a while because it wasn't working and I couldn't figure out why. Usually when I power on my cam and I just turn on the mic, it just auto connects, but it wasn't doing that. And I think it started malfunctioning since I bought a second DJI Action cam, because now I wanted to put one here and I got one on my helmet, obviously, so I can have two POVs while riding. And I don't know, since then I guess the camera doesn't know which one to connect to, so it doesn't connect to either. I don't know, but I'm only using one cam today. Where was I? I already lost my train of thought. There we go. I don't know, just using one cam today. Oh yeah, the other cam, my SD card is full. I was in the middle of transferring all the files, but it said it was gonna take another 30 minutes. I was like, I don't have time for that, I gotta go work. I got one pet sitting I gotta do tonight. I noticed that I mention this in almost every video. I'm either like, hey, so I got 2 pet sittings today, or hey, I'm on my way to a pet sitting, or so I just finished my pet sitting. And I haven't felt the need to like talk about anything in my personal life really, because well, I don't have many subscribers, but well, I shouldn't say that, because I woke up this morning and I had 200 subscribers, and I swear, like, I just imagine a room full of that many people like paying attention to me. I'm like, why? Like, I'm not that interesting, but I don't know, it makes me say, oh dude, you better not pull out in front of me, thank you. It just makes me feel so good. I mean, it's just so rewarding. It's such an amazing feeling. Where was I even going with this? Right, so I was just gonna say I haven't felt the need to like add a bunch of stuff about my personal life so far. But going back to the whole pet sitting thing, I just wanted to say I'm a full-time pet sitter. That's my job. I started my own business 5 years ago just as a pet sitter. Like, basically when people are at work or when they go away on vacation, I come by for like a 20 to 30 minute visit and I feed them, play with them, and most of the time it's just cats. Like 99% of the time it's cats. But I've also had other animals, like I take care of bunnies, and then I've had some cool exotic pets. I've had sugar gliders, I think they were sugar gliders, and then guinea pigs. I had a turtle once, that was cool. And what else? Oh my god, I swear I've had so many different animals and now I can't think of any of them. I don't know, but fun fact, if you want to hear a little fun story, the first time I had guinea pigs, I thought they were gonna be actual pigs, because so I get a lot of French speaking clients, and when they sent me an email at first asking if I offer my service for this animal, they're called, in French, they're called something like cochon d'Inde, which I think translates to Indian pig. And when I read that, I was like, oh, no way, dude, I'm gonna get to take care of a pig, that is sick. And then I went there for the meet and greet, and I saw 2 guinea pigs. I was like, the fuck is this? No, they were still so cute though. I think, if I remember correctly, one of them was named Spaghetti. I don't have them as a client anymore because they just live too far away, and eventually I was just like, sorry, but I don't want to offer my service in this area anymore. Although, ironic as it is, today the pet sitting I have this evening is actually pretty far, but this is like the max of how far I'll go. And the reason I haven't dropped this client is because, well, one, they're just really nice people, and I always take that into consideration, because trust when I tell you, people in Luxembourg are sometimes so stuck up, entitled, arrogant little bastards that you just really appreciate it when you have nice people as clients. And I've had these people since like, man, so many years now, like, yeah, several years. And so I'm not going to drop them as a client because I appreciate them. They book regularly, multiple times a year. I don't know what they do for work, but whatever it is, it allows them to go on multiple vacations a year, or maybe they are traveling for work. I don't ask, it's none of my business. I'm there to take care of the cat. I love my job. I started off working for a pet care company at first for 1 year, and I was like, there's crazy demand for this. Like, we were rejecting people during high season because we just had too many bookings. I was like, man, there's like a huge demand for this, and you know what? I'd be making a whole lot more money if I just did it on my own. So I started on my own. I quit at the end of 2019, started my own business a few months later, February 2020. And you know what happened then? The big old COVID happened. So that was great. Off to an awful start. Yeah, everyone was at home. No one was traveling. No one needed my service. So the first year I just like lived off of whatever saved income I had. It was rough. A lot of people had it rough during COVID. We know that. Let me get over. And then restrictions went away. People started traveling again. Then my business grew really quickly. The company I worked for before I quit, COVID hit, and they were struggling really bad. Unfortunately, they went out of business shortly after, and I had a great relationship with the owner still. We stayed in touch. We were friends. We still kept getting all these calls. They were like, yeah, our old pet sitter started her own business, so just go to her, you know. And a lot of the clients I already knew because I'd been working for them for a year before that anyway. Oh, man, I gotta slow down. But there's no copyist, you know. And I'm just getting carried away with my storytelling. Anyways, so that was definitely really lucky, and it helped me get off to a good start. Like, I'm still so grateful for that. Like, the fact that the old owners just sent everyone my way, and, you know, it shows you the power of building connections and networking. And, you know, just because you quit a job doesn't mean you got to burn bridges with your former boss. And yeah, we're still friends to this day. We still talk. But yeah, anyway, to sum that whole thing up, bring it all back, get back to the point, even though I'm going completely off-road with all my thoughts and feelings. Yeah, I'm a full-time pet sitter. But anyway, I love the freedom I have with my job overall, and so I want to keep doing it as long as possible. Why don't I move up? I'm not sure. Get out of my way, Tesla. I can't believe I am already almost here at my client's place, and I just talked the whole way through. It's funny because when I left the house earlier, my boyfriend's like, oh, are you gonna film? He was like, saw me installing my camera. I was like, yeah, I don't really know. I don't have nothing to say, to be honest. Plus, I am exhausted. I am so tired. I had an energy crash right around 3 p.m. today, and man, I've been struggling to stay awake ever since. But now look at me, just yapping away. Maybe it's from the excitement of getting my mic reconnected to my camera. On a side note, my hand is still killing me. I need to start messing with this thing. Get my clutch closer. I hope the sun stays out, because it was the same like this yesterday, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, it starts pouring. Which is just so typical for this country. Alright, so I'm making the meal for my client, which is the cat. Doesn't this look tasty? Got some nice pieces of filet mignon with some sauce au coco vin with some prosciutto. Here you go, princess. Enjoy. Actually, I'm gonna go this way. All right. Finished my pet sitting. I am all done with my work for today. In total, let me think. I had 5 pet sittings in total today. It's the beginning of the busy season for me. Summer vacation. Everyone's going on vacation. School is out. August is a little worse than July. Everyone wants to travel in August, but man, why did I come this way? This road sucks. Whew. Where to? I could go home through the city. That would actually be kind of cool. That would be cool, but I'm not going to. I'm just getting tired of city traffic. I drove through the city this morning. I had to for my pet sitting, so I would love to just go for a ride in general now, but especially now that it's not raining for a change. But My hand is killing me, y'all, so there's something, I gotta figure something out with this clutch. We'll see. We'll figure something out. Ooh, cool car. I used to be such a BMW freak. And then I grew a brain. I'm just kidding. Alright. I feel like I just gotta mention again, you guys, like, 200 subscribers is seriously insane to me. I'm so incredibly grateful and shocked at the same time. And especially recently, I don't know what it is, but I've been getting multiple, like, really kind comments on my videos. What I was gonna say is recently I've gotten a lot of really, really nice comments, and I mean, the people that commented, it means so much more to me than they're ever gonna know, because some of the things I've read, it's like, it just really, like, strikes a chord with me, you know? It's just like a very short and sweet, simple compliment. There was someone recently that said, I just discovered your channel and I watched all your videos, and now I'm sad that I'm all caught up, so I'm waiting for you to post more. That just motivates the shit out of me. So thank you from me and Zoe Bear doing something on my bike right here. I've always wanted to do a road trip on a motorcycle. I get so jealous when I see people and they got their backpacking gear like strapped to the back. It looks so cool. I really want to do a road trip with a motorcycle, but if you watched my one of my recent videos, I mentioned how I got a specific license that only limits me to riding inside my country. So I'll just be riding on the same roads for now, but why? Why you pass me just to take this exit? It's so weird. People are so weird, dude. Like, they got no patience nowadays. It's crazy. What was I gonna say? Yeah, my plan for next year is to do the A2. If you're interested in knowing what the process is like to get your license out here in Europe, motorcycle license, then you can go watch that video of mine. But yeah, it's crazy, y'all. It's really crazy, the requirements out here. I'm not gonna get into it again because I already did in my last video, but if you watch it, you'll understand why I'm hesitant about upgrading to the next type of motorcycle license, which would allow me to ride a bigger bike and cross borders with it. I got my country music playing, so I'm a happy girl right now. I'm listening to Broken Window Serenade by, my gosh, who's it by? Michael Myers? Oh, wait. It's not Michael Myers. Whiskey Myers. I love that song. I don't have much else to say. I've been yapping this whole ride. And yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go home now, and then I'm gonna take my car and I'm gonna go grocery shopping. Once again, my fridge is empty. It never lasts long. I feel like I'm going grocery shopping like every other day. I don't know what it is. I went to a grocery store in Germany last week and I found Sour Patch Kids, which is one of my favorite American candies, and I was stoked. Dude, I bought 3 packs of them, and I'm ashamed to admit, but I ate them all in one day. Worth it though. Oh my gosh, I love Sour Patch Kids. I love them. Making me hungry now talking about food. Not that there's any actual food in Sour Patch Kids. Zero nutritional value whatsoever. I could destroy a kebab right now. Yeah, I actually gotta hurry and go home to go grocery shopping. The supermarket's about to close. Also another joy of living in Luxembourg. I complain about everything out here. Coming up behind me, what is that? What is that thing? Look at this thing. So cool. You guys, one more thing before I go. Yesterday, I put my kickstand out, except it wasn't out, and I thought it was, and I almost dropped my bike for the very first time. Thankfully, with my incredibly impressive quad and glute strength, I was able to catch it. It was real close, and I made a mess in the garage. Everything toppled. There was like a bunch of things stacked here, and it all fell onto my bike. I had like a stack of CDs just sitting right here. Oh my gosh, and it fell on my arm. That hurt. Anyway, And the best part, I got it all on camera, so stay tuned. Hello, Harley. All right, yes, the kickstand is down. Cool. Yeah, so all of this stuff fell on me yesterday. And this is not an empty box. There is actually a starter in here. And guess what? It's used and it's covered in grease. This shit was heavy. These weigh a freaking ton. All this stuff fell down. It fell on me. It fell on my bike. It was a mess. Bye, bike. Love you. Kisses.